we have officially hit day 9. This is gonna be our 18th drawing, or 17th, because our 18th will be after this one for Inktober, but right now in this moment, here are my prints I've already done. They're up on Etsy as usual, but today our prompt is blinded. I'm pretty sure it's blinded, not blindfold. That'd be a little weird. But my original, idea for this was to draw someone with like arrows going into their eyes, but I thought it was a little too complicated for my brain, and I'm already a little bit behind, so I just did something a little bit more simple. It's the same kind of a concept I had, just minus the arrows, so it's a little less not really gore. And I know a lot of my drawings for Goretober aren't really gore. It's just I'm just using the prompt, okay? So but some of them are, very few, but nevertheless, they're still drawings, still prompts. We're still getting through this. For this print idea concept, I decided to use my character Cody. He is actually blind. I think he's my only blind character. I'm sure I might have another one, but he's my only secondary character that's blind. I can say that. And he is a golden retriever kind of character. What I usually, for his character traits, he's like extraordinarily good at hearing, and he has those little pads on his hands, how like dogs do, super sensitive to touch. So, he's pretty good at getting around, and he isn't like, I don't draw him like how a normal, not normal, but how people usually think of blind people with like the walking sticks. I don't normally draw him with that because since he is like an animal, I figured it'd be fun to like kind of base his where he tracks himself by his hearing and like smell and stuff. So he just has like really good senses. So but I love his character so much, so I'm glad that I got to fit him in with my whole Inktober, Goretober challenges somewhere. I've been trying my best to use as many different characters as I can. One to like, if you prefer a character over, some other ones, you can choose that one if you wanted to buy it, receive it, have it, love it. But I also just want to work on my character concepts and designs for them. So if you don't know something about Cody, you can see on his hands, he has these little X's. I put them on his cheeks, his hands, his elbows, and his knees. So I've said this before, but I have marks that I put on each of my characters. It being freckles, like just like kind of birthmark kind of thing, or random kind of symbols. His is X's. So that's kind of his thing. I do like this idea. I wish I put his like hands exactly where his eyes were, because it could have been like the X's like symbolized where his eyes and they're like crossed out. It's a fun idea. But for this concept prompt blinded, he is wearing a blindfold. He's covering his eyes too, with worried expression, and I end up putting a bunch of these eyes behind him, almost like they're watching him, but he can't, see what's happening, so you get it. I felt like this was a strong print, okay? I say that for a lot of my ideas, but there are some that I very much hate. So I'm just glad that I'm getting more really good ones than I am getting bad ones, and this was one of the good ones, so that's fabulous for me. but I do love his character. This print was pretty fun. I do love drawing characters, so except that hand on the right is very much wrong. His fingers are way too short. Please don't point it out, I will be mad. I know it looks a little odd, but that's okay, nevertheless. But Cody's my character. I give him, I love these little marks I add on his little arms. They're like, it's like how some cartoons put like these lines on men's like arms to like represent like the hair they have on their arms, but I think it's funny since he has fur and then I add them on top. I think it's funny. I don't know. They're not like cuts or anything. They're just like hair, if you will. I don't know. I just think because since his arms are like a yellow since he's a golden retriever, it kind of looks like bread. I think it's kind of cute. But here are those eyes that I add in the background. This print, let me know if you feel like there's something I should have added, something I should have taken away. I end up adding some red accents on here on where his X's are and on the pupil and irises of the eye as well. So let me know if you like it or dislike that, if there's something I could have added. Should I have done more color? Should I not have? I've been trying to do color when I feel like it's needed. So, you know, I've been doing that if I feel like putting the time in for color though, you know. This print actually took me a little bit longer because a lot of these I've just been very much getting very tired of working on the same thing for a very long time. So it's just, it takes a lot out of you sometimes, and that's okay. The process isn't short, and you know, we just gotta get through it. Okay, together we can. But I love Cody. He's very much something about his personality. He's very much like that friend that's very much acts like a divorced dad and dresses like one. So that's Cody, if you're wondering. Okay, he even has like this Hawaiian shirt he leaves on over his like white V-neck. You can see he's wearing it, and I end up adding those little flowers on it, and I feel like the black adds something that I didn't think it would, so I'm glad that I added it because I thought it'd be kind of silly to put his little Hawaiian shirt print on there on his like sleeves. You can see that jacket, but I actually very much liked it. I liked the appearance, and we have switched backgrounds. This is the time after I spilled my cup of water everywhere on my desk. I really do not want to get into detail with that because that made me so very much upset, but let me know which one you prefer. I prefer the blue, to be honest. I feel it looks a lot vibrant and less just nasty color, so let me know what you think. I really don't have too much to say through the rest of the process of this. Is just my normal adding lines, shading, cross hatching, you know. I do like how I shaded his face. Since there was a lot covering it, there's a lot of overlaying shadows, so that was very fun. For this prompt, I felt like things for the concept blinded, you'd feel like I'd make the background darker since, you know, can't see anything black. It's kind of like an abyss, but I felt like it would be too much to make it too dark. Let me know what you think, if I should have just really put in the effort and went just all very dark and a little more gloomy. I feel like it's a little vibrant, not vibrant, bright with all those whites in there, but like I said, the flowers do help with that on like the little floral jacket he has, but other than that, I'm not sure if I feel like it could go either way. Here, I feel like I really needed that mid-tone to balance everything out, but in the future, if I were to compose this differently, maybe I'd choose a way to have a darker background to really bring in that blinded prompt and focus of that, if you will. But other than that, not too much to say, just quick print that I love. Cody he's also like really oddly easy to draw. I don't know, I feel like drawing a character without eyes, because when I start drawing a character, I immediately draw the eyes, but I start with like the circle and then I draw his nose first. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be easier, but apparently it is. So I usually don't have too much trouble drawing him, and his face usually stays pretty consistent. So, and I don't have a trouble drawing his body type at all. So I think his body type is absolutely adorable. So he's a shorty. He's my shorty. So yeah. If you have any questions about his character, anything about this picture, any questions in general, let me know. I used India inks for this, PH Martins. If you are curious, the red is a PH watercolor, PH Martins watercolor. If you're interested in those, I only recommend them for doing like coloring under inks. I don't really recommend them for watercolor pictures. I feel like they're just they're not really vibrant, and I feel like personally they don't work that well for me. So if you're looking to give some watercolors a shot, you can try it, but I don't think I'd recommend them necessarily for watercolor. I know that's kind of like dumb, but they just don't really work that well for me for watercolor. They just don't hold up as good as some other ones. So, but that being said, adding our highlights here, and we got her done. This was a very fun piece for me. Like I said, if you enjoyed this print, you can get up on Etsy like all my other ones. I'm starting to make my videos just a bit shorter, just because I am running out of time in the day. So that's all I have for today. Cut it a little short, but that doesn't matter. It's just all about the art. Regardless, if you are interested, I have a Discord in below. If you are participating in Inktober or Goretober, let me know, and you can share your art with me, and we can chat about it. Maybe I'll put it in a video and we can discuss anything about it. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.